This is the control panel for the camper. It's basically standard stuff: battery, fresh, battery power, gray and black. This button here turns on power for the overhead. So those lights or the fan will not work unless this button is flipped on. Then you have your basic stuff: water. This has gas and 110 volt water heater that you select from inside the rig instead of having to set a switch on the outside. Everything works fine there. It does have a max air vent, which works very well. 10 speeds and flow in, flow out, and with the automatic temperature control. Everything there works nice. We'll be going outside, checking out what little storage there is. You have to get creative. This door does have a friction hinge on it. Works very well. Around the side over here, we have storage that goes under the dinette. These boxes are from Decked. I have the Decked box in the bed of the truck, and took that out and kept the boxes for this one here. This one's a little bit larger, so there's more in here, more room, more storage room. I do have other stuff I plan on putting in there, because I'm hoping to not fill the cab of my truck up with stuff while we travel. We did get the basic turnbuckle tie downs. I already had the kit installed on my truck from our previous camper. When we bought this, I was told the general manager of the place we bought this from that I was fine with getting the torque lift system, and he discouraged me, said what you have is perfect. I would have been willing to buy the torque lift, but he said I didn't need it, that this will work just fine. So we're trusting him on that, and when we drove it home we had no issues whatsoever. Here's some storage out here. It's my air compressor. A little bit more storage can go in there. I'll have to be careful about the wiring and the water, so only soft things can go in there. Propane, 20-pound propane tanks there. This is access to behind the sink area. I think I might be able to make some kind of storage in there. Problem is, when this is on my truck, it is well above my head, so looking in there is going to be rough. I'll have to keep a ladder with me, and I will probably end up getting a telescoping ladder and lashing it onto the back of the truck camper right here on that ladder. 2 batteries, basic standard flooded lead acid batteries. I've got plans to replace these with Renogy's new 300 amp hour deep cycle lithium ion batteries that will fit in the hole exactly like these, only they're going to have 600 amp hours instead of 200 amp hours when it's all said and done. Outside of the camper is nice. I've been looking at the Wolf Creek for a few years. All they ever had was basically short bed campers. If you wanted to fit it to a long bed, you didn't get the generator, and so this is the first year the 910 has come out, and so we jumped on it. It's exactly what I was looking for. I didn't want any slides to deal with. I want quick escapes from the heat and from bad weather. I want to be able to just get up and go. I don't have to worry about setups, tear downs. Nice and easy. So that's basically it. We do have 400 watts of solar on the roof. There's the capability of adding another 200 watt panel. I may do that. We'll see how this goes with the current setup. The converter is capable of doing lithium ion or AGM flooded lead acid batteries, and I will get that switched over as soon as I get the new batteries. and we'll start checking it out. There is an awning on the back. I opted not to get the awning on the side because while the camper is on top of the truck, it is so high that it probably wouldn't provide much shade unless the sun was on the opposite side of the rig. So I'll probably end up just getting an easy up, setting up there and lashing it to the jack stands, and that'll be our shade on the side. Hope this is informative for you. We've not found any videos on the Wolf Creek 910 except for a few tour videos from the manufacturer and one or two others. We plan on using this starting June 1st. We're going to be taking off on about a 5,000 mile trip to visit friends and family and a couple of national parks, and we are really looking forward to using this camper. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.